What's up, gamers? Big Sal's back with another food tutorial. Today we're making bacon and green beans. We're gonna throw that all together. I only have one can, but two, a little more optimal. And we're gonna throw a couple. Well, we have to do one steak. This one's still kind of frozen, but this guy, he's ready to be eaten, I think. So, yeah. Now, you know how it went last time. If you watched my other tutorial on how to cook meats, that it's kind of hard to cut things one-handed. So I might set you guys down here and do a cool little cut, if you will. That's a funny little video editing term. So yeah, give me a second here. Oh, need to wipe the camera off. I got a little crap. Yeah, looks better. Yeah, I got it all cut up. This bacon is like pretty much all fat, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna throw this into the skillet and get it good and greasy. Ooh, you hear that sizzle? You hear that yummy noise? My belly rumble. You can hear it go. I need to turn it down a little bit. Remember, everybody, you need to turn it down just a tad bit. Yeah, it's sticking. It's sticking a little bit. Look at that with cast iron. It likes to stick. I think we use this one this time. Melt it into the cast iron, probably. I wouldn't doubt that happens. But yeah, we're gonna let that cook down a little bit. Maybe turn it down just a little bit more. I don't know if I want to simmer it. I don't really know what the numbers mean that much. It might help if I put a little butter or something in there. I don't know. You know, I know what it wants. I know what it wants. Let me show you the Big Sal tech. That's the last cold one in the fridge, so I need to restock here a little bit. But we'll, yeah, get that nice and peppered up. We'll try that. We'll see how that goes. It's probably gonna ruin the whole thing, but you know, that's what we're here to do. We're gonna experiment, try it out, and see how we go from there. I actually had to turn it up again because the cold Dr. Pepper counteracted the hot skillet, so that's kind of a blunder on my part. But I wasn't gonna leave you guys hanging. I was actually gonna show you my my steak recipe for good steak seasoning here. So while you're waiting on all that stuff to brown out, you gotta get you some seasonings here. I used barbecue and applewood, some good old salt and pepper, steak, whatever. Some more, some brown sugar. You gotta make sure you get brown sugar throw in there. And I see that I just had this upside down now, but that doesn't matter. You can open the bag either way you want to. But what you're gonna wanna do is mix all that together. I'm just doing it in a bowl for convenience because my mom filled up the jar with cookies and stuff. So it's not optimal to have a mom that fills her stuff up, but that's okay. We make do. And you'll notice this gets like a nice seasoned consistency where it's kind of like that play sand at the store that you let your kid play with for like 5 minutes and they get trash and then they throw it away because the brown sugar gets all sticky, and then it kind of holds the seasoning in there like real seasoning, like, if you get what I'm saying, you know. And you know, play with it if you want to. So let's see here. Let's take a little taste test. Let's see what we need to add to this. Pretty good, but it's really sweet. So, you know what I forgot to add to this? A little bit of Cavender's. You can't forget the Cavender's. It's like a... Ooh, I'm gonna put a little too much spice in that. Hang on a sec. Wonderful. I have located the cabiners. So, yeah, just don't be shy. Just put some of that in there. Ah, now, silly me, I've somehow got all the good pieces burned. All the fatty pieces still have not burned yet. So, if I've done something stupid, please let me know in the comments. It looks like I have messed up somewhere. Which, since the black piece are kind of hanging out, maybe it'll stay kind of squishy. After we put the beans in there, maybe I should use a pot. That probably would have been a little bit better for this. But I want to use my bacon grease for the steaks. So, well, that stuff is over there just burning. I think we'll try to do one of these steaks here. Let me show you how we do it down in Arkansas, Oklahoma territory. Are you the good one, or are you? Fat's kind of hard. Oh, it's better than this other one. This other one's still kind of frozen. We'll wrap that guy up later. Alright, here comes the fun part. This is where you sprinkle your crud on there. Now, most experts will tell you not to do this. I watch videos where they say, no, don't do that. You need to season your skillet. But we do things a little different down here, so I do it backwards. I season my my steak. What are we doing over here? You know, I might be just about ready to go. But right now we're looking at this thing, so I can wait a little bit. Okay, I think I lied earlier. It's a little too much seasoning, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rest of that. Put some back. It's just like the play sand I was telling you about earlier. Just kind of throw it around. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, so I know people are gonna hate me for doing this, but I'm actually gonna fork the crud into this slab of meat. It gets it nice and in there, and it kills your steak. If it wasn't dead already, this will make sure it is. And also let you make a use for this other stuff that you can put on top of it. Whoa. That was a cool little flip. Did you guys see that? Oh, bam. Check that out. Now, if you sit around in an office all day like I do, you're going to know that that's kind of strenuous and that sucks. But it's actually really good for your arm, because you wouldn't be doing that normally anyways. So it helps. You just got to bear with it, even if it hurts. That's what cooking's all about. Alright, yeah, I think that, yeah, check that out. Do a little pizza spin. That's awesome. Alright, let's see how this is done. Okay, yeah, that's brown. He's browned it. Oh wow, look at all that goo. It's actually a really good goo. Can't let that go to waste. Oh my goodness gracious, every time. All right, now that I washed the crud off, it's time for the moment you guys have all been waiting for. Time for the beans. I wish I had a second pan, but I don't, so we're gonna have to make do with this. Now, important to note, I dumped the water out of it, so don't be pouring bean water into your bacon. And also just turn that down a little bit again, because I'm not really good with the cast iron yet. So and after these are nice and squishy and edible. Oh yeah. Reminds me. Right here. More cabbages wouldn't hurt. We love cabbages around here. This is like the good stuff. I don't know if I gave you a good look at it. Looks like this. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Forgot what I was saying. Now, I will warn you folks out there on the interwebs. Do not stir this a whole lot, because if you keep stirring it and you keep stirring it and you keep pestering it, it will mush and it'll die, and we don't want that. I got beans to watch. I'm on bean watch right now. Shout out bean watch. Yeah, these beans are getting close to done. I think they're like this. You can see the bean coming out of bean. All right, so I actually just tried a bean. I think I'm gonna pull them off because they are falling apart. They don't taste bad, so I'd say they're done. I can put that steak on too. That's gonna be real good. Turn that bad boy up here. Oh, I see it bubbling already. What do we do, hand or fork? Let's try fork this time. I'm doing hand for everything else. Ooh. That smells like it's burning. That is burning. That's a little too high, I think. On my phone. Jeez. Let's try it this time. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah. I guess that's why I say don't put the seasoning in it, because it burns. That still looks really pretty. So yeah, not a really nice. Man, don't look too bad. It smells pretty good. That part looks pretty good. Oh no, I'm making a mess here. Oh no. Yeah, we're not using that one. You're using the big cool one. I'm actually gonna try. I'm gonna go with this one because it looks like I cut with it. Man, those chef guys weren't kidding. You really do cook it really fast. Huh. Wow. Look at that. Alright, cool. Alright, so if you know me, you know that I like a good little portion. cut mine up in the chunks. I like little meat chunks. They're pretty good. Order it up. If you turn that fan off, it's so loud. There you go. Maybe you can hear me now. Let's see here, little chunks. I myself am a chunk guy. I like chunks. So I can still hear that pan sizzling over. Now, half the battle is knowing how to use a knife. So this one's actually really nice. So I think I'll use this one more often. I really like this one. It's way better than that other one. I can do it. Come on now. It's a really slow and tedious process. I don't think I want to make you guys watch all this. I probably already hit my 10-minute limit. So, right here. Alright, now that I have that all cut up here, I actually already tried one. It's not bad, but it's I don't know how to describe that. I think I put way too much seasoning on that. That did not cook off. Ugh. Oh yeah, check that out. I'm not worried about that one. Let's see here. How do I flip this? There we go. All right. Big salad back in the saddle again. Another cooking video. Let's see what he made up this time. Ooh, he's got beans. He's got that stuff. Maybe try a little bit of the beans first. Those are all right. Too much seasoning. Way too much seasoning. How about the steak? Let's see if the steak's any good. The steak's kind of questionable. Way too much seasoning here. But the steak is still juicy. It's not pink, so that's all right. Well, pink would have been all right, but it's so freaking juicy and seasony that I don't think that would have mattered. Ooh. Anyways, so you guys will watch me eat. You guys can try to make it at home. Give me some tips and tricks on if you find new text in the meta. That's a gooey piece of bacon. I don't think that one was done. Oh. Ooh. All right, yeah, it was good to see you guys again. I'm glad you guys came back out to watch me. I need to give some shout outs to my buddies Shane and Adam. Wouldn't be here without them. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Thanks, gamers. See ya. All right, guys. I lied. Actually, I can't eat this. This is like really bad. So, yeah, I'm gonna throw this in the garbage. That was a big no. I lied about the green beans. I can't eat those. Yeah, I ruined that one. Sorry, guys. Anyways, see you in the next one.